Hey everyone, this is Mel with Wild Woman Coaching, and welcome to today's new moon reading. Now, tonight actually is going to be the new moon in Cancer. So, let's see what we need to focus on, work on, or whatever in this new moon period. And I'm going to be using the Queen of the Moon deck. And all the deck links to all the decks are down below in the description. Let's see, what do we as a collective need to be working on for this new moon in Cancer? And for further readings, weekly readings, per your element, head on over to my Patreon page. Links again down below. All right. New moon in Cancer. Yep, I heard take it. All right. Here's what we got. We have resistance, boundaries, and beginnings. Let's see here. Resistance, boundaries, and beginnings. And I like to read from the book a bit, not the whole spiel, but there's a lot of information in all these books. So I like to pick out the couple sentences that really stand out during this time. So what was the order? Nope. The other way around. This was the order. Resistance. Resistance was first. Okay, so for this new moon period, you guys need to work on, or all of us, the collective, need to work on familiarizing ourselves with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. Procrastination is another kind of fear. That one really hits home today. Next, we have boundaries. Boundaries. Judging what you need and what you don't need allows you to place healthy boundaries. Teach people how to treat you. Judge what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care. And also simplify. Which one specifically, though? Recognizing your own boundaries. That's what I'm getting. Recognizing your own boundaries. But it goes along with resistance. How does resistance come up for you? What does it look like? And then at the same time, what are your boundaries? So these two kind of go hand in hand when it comes to recognizing your boundaries and are your boundaries being crossed? Kind of goes along with resistance. And beginnings. Go figure. New moon. This is the new moon card. It kind of says it right there. New moon. You are offered a fresh start. Your journey is beginning. Take the first steps towards something new. It is time to place emphasis on your health and well-being. Well, in this particular case, kind of mental health and well-being. And at the same time, it's also Cancer season. So Cancer season, typically you focus on, family and feelings and those who are close to you. So recognizing what resistance looks like for you, and it could be how you're showing up in your family and who's crossing your boundaries, and then are you crossing any boundaries? And then get a fresh start, right? Realize what's going on and then work from there to get your fresh start. Right. What do we need clarification on, if anything? Right? This almost seemed a little cut and dry on what we need to work on collectively. Some advice for this new moon period from the wisdom of the House of Night. Okay. Can we get some advice or maybe some clarity on this new moon period? Some advice or some clarity. This one flipped over. No. 3 flipped over. Any more? No. Okay. So we have fulfillment, fledgling, and the warrior. See what comes up for fulfillment. Now, this could either be advice or it could be some clarity. And take these messages as you see fit for yourself. Not all the time. These readings aren't for everybody. So if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, it wasn't meant for you this time, right? You know that these things are what they are, right? We get different messages from different people. So, fulfillment. This is a sign that all your needs are being met, that you are close to achieving your goal. Have you been working on something? Or do you need to work on fulfillment? That's what I'm hearing. You need to work on fulfillment. Okay. What's out of this blurb? Look around and recognize all of the ways that your life is already full. You have so many reasons to feel good about yourself. So many reasons to feel good about yourself. Figure out where you are already full and where you are not, right? Figure out I don't want to say they're telling me to say the pros and cons of things. So figure out the pros and cons of certain things where you are full, the pros and cons of areas where you're not full, and figure out what is right for you. Next, fledgling. This is a time which we are learning new things. Fledglings go along with new beginnings, goes along with the new moon, right? Let's see, fledgling. This is a time for you to remember that you cannot know things until you experience them. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Oh, that hits hard today. Now is a time for being gentle with yourself as you step into your destiny and become the beautiful person you are meant to be. Right? It could be with your family, it could be with friends, with work, right? Treat yourself with love. Treat yourself with love, but at the same time, no matter what happens, know that you're being protected. That's what the warrior sign is. Well, I don't want to say sign, but this card is a sign of you are always protected. Let's see. Whatever you are experiencing right now, all will be well. All will be well. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for any relationship to grow. So if there's a person who doesn't have these qualities, move on, because someone else will come along. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter if it's love, doesn't matter if it's a coworker, a friend, or whatever. If someone's not helping to fulfill you in some way, or you're not fulfilling them in some way, and there's no mutual benefits, cut them off, right? You're learning this. We're all learning it, right? It's kind of life. It's kind of the cycle. We're all learning it. If they're not fulfilling you, you're not fulfilling them. There's no mutual benefits going on. Move on, right? We are all the student and the teacher. All of us are a student and a teacher. Every relationship we are in, we are supposed to impart some form of knowledge and to gain some form of knowledge. It could even be a lesson that we have to learn, like a life lesson that we have to learn. It could have been a toxic relationship. What did you learn from it? And what did you teach them from it? Right? And it could have just been teaching them, having them learn that they were an asshole. But they may not have learned that right away. They might learn that 20 years from now. But they're going to learn it. All right. So, I always like to end with my no crap advice. My no crap advice from the Rebel deck. From the Rebel deck. Again, all links are down below. What is our no crap advice for this new moon in Cancer? Some really actionable no crap advice. Given everything that we learned so far with knowing how resistance shows up for us, knowing what boundaries we have, new beginnings, either getting rid of boundaries or creating new boundaries, figuring out where we are fulfilled, where we are not, learning ourselves, and knowing all at the same time that we are protected. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Any or no crap advice? Okay. Realizing that it always comes back to love. No matter what it is, it always comes back to love. Love other people, self-love. It's all about love. Yeah. Apparently go vegan for a day. Maybe someone needs to focus on some physical health. Possibly. This might be a sign for somebody. Go vegan for a day. And along with that, eat some damn peanut butter cups. Eat some peanut butter cups while having some hot fun time. And all in all, the ultimate advice for this new moon period, telling my ego to shut the crap up. Shut up. Tell my ego, our ego, everyone's ego, to shut up. Right? All right. That is the advice and reading for this new moon in Cancer period. And for further videos, check me out on Patreon. All links are down below. I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be in some time for the new moon. No, sorry, not new moon. The full moon. I'll see you then.